like the channel, and I was like, this was a mistake. Like, I opened it up today. I hadn't opened it up like last week, but it's like there was just so much canned
We're
meat.
live.
Oh my god, chat! I hate canned meat. It shouldn't be news. Anyway, canned meat sucks.
Hello, welcome all you lords and ladies of fate. You have once again found yourselves in the only professional Twitch TTRPG stream, and you can at me on that allows you, the viewer, to impact the stories being told on your screens. That's right, here at the Lords and Ladies of Fate, we ask the tough questions like, why are there houses in British schools? Makes no sense. Now, in order to affect the game that you see here on your screens, you must spend your fate chips. These are our loyalty points that you earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or even for engaging with us in chat. Use those fate chips to heal your favorite players, summon in custom items, or make our players say silly things. You can even force the adventurers into random encounters, which I thoroughly encourage today. Tonight we are playing Curse of Strahd, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition module. I'm now legally allowed to say that. Joining me today, our cast of characters, played by Jen Washitashi, Frank, the Fearbolg College of Whispers Bard.
I am Frank.
He is Frank. Nat playing TikTok, the Three Kreen Fighter Psy Warrior.
I liked canned meat.
He likes any meat, canned or not. And we also have Merc Puppy playing Bashful Underriver, the dwarf Path of the Berserker Barbarian.
It has been too long since I fought anything.
We can maybe fix that. And we have Tavy playing Echo Stonebridge, the human Archfey Warlock.
I don't care if you guys disagree with me. I don't care if this is controversial. I hate canned meat. It looks gross. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's terrible, and it should be a sin.
Even tuna?
And,
yeah, especially tuna.
And
support that
also joining us is Good Devil playing Gorple, the Grand, the Turtle Life Domain Cleric.
Indeed. Good Devil's advice for today: don't work in a harbor town. It sucks.
Word.
And me, I'm the guy that has to do this. It's in my contract. So, how are we all?
The cold open we had. Can you just talk about that for a second? The cold open, that was just absolutely brilliant. Can you imagine being a viewer and just tuning in to boom?
Look! I tell you all the animated intro is running. I give you a 15-second warning, and then I let the chips fall where they may.
I like the cold open.
I'm sorry, gang. I always do this. It's always me.
Great.
No, it's always me.
Well, last week we had a pretty eventful session. Does anyone want to throw out some of the things that happened last week? Some of the things that you all accomplished?
We went to a toy store.
You went to Blinsky's toy shop. Yes.
I threw Bashful.
Yeah, I got chucked.
We got noticed by the police.
Then we also got one side quest, and then another 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 side quest. I can continue.
Yeah.
That may have been the episode before, to be honest.
No, the episode before was nothing. You guys did nothing. You guys had a dance party.
We stayed in the tavern and advanced the plot by 10 minutes.
Can we have another dance-off soon? That'd be pretty lit.
Hans and Franz might be living, breathing NPCs in the town of Alakai now.
Look at Franz's hands.
Leave the poorly executed jokes to me, please. Thank you very much. That's kind of my bread and butter. Don't take that away from me.
I'm better than you.
Stealing bread. What do you know?
We learned that.
My guy just let it go. It was one time, like a year ago.
Probably more than a year, actually.
We learned Irina has a stalker who is the captain of the Tales Guard.
It's true. Because of the creepy like doll situation.
Yes. Yes, you guys, you found that out in the in Blinsky's toy shop. You found out that Blinsky has been commissioned about once a month or once every 2 weeks, roughly, to create a doll that looks very similar, if not a spot-on representation of Irina. Yes.
I have a theory. Okay. What if this guy is posting them to Strahd? What if they're not for him at all? Sorry, this is just something I've realized just now.
Like he's in
Posting them, like sending in the mail. All right, I was like posting them. Was
Oh,
there
yeah, sorry.
Instagram during this time?
I'm sorry.
Fantasy Instagram. I had no idea.
No, it's fancy, so it's gotta be like MySpace or something.
True. It's called Zyspace.
Yo, we can start MySpace in Barovia. We will make so much money.
Oh, God, can you imagine?
$1 million Lords and Ladies of Fate idea, a D&D social networking.
No, here's the thing. Barovia used to have social media, but Strahd bought Barovian Twitter, and it's been downhill ever since.
Motherfucker.
You mean Britta?
That's great. I like it.
So yeah, you guys got a whole bunch of side quests. You checked in on the orphans. You set up a nice little delivery of toys from Blinsky's toy shop to the orphanage. It was very, very nice of you all.
That was Gorple. That was all Gorple.
Yeah, honestly, it was Gorple.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Well, you know,
That was very nice of Gorple.
well, you know, that's very Gorple to make the suggestion and not want to take any of the credit for it.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
And we also made a commission for a new doll for us.
Yes, one that is exactly the same as the ones being commissioned for Ezek, the captain of the town's guard. Right. Now, for my wonderful chat, all of you wonderful lords and ladies of fate out there watching, we have this thing called the redemption system, where if you do ! Redeem, there is a list of items with which that you can redeem. One of those are encounters.
What? Just
Sorry,
happened?
what was that?
Oh my God.
Seems we lost our dungeon master there. Oh, what happened?
There we go. So,
brilliant.
as I was saying, you wonderful lords and ladies of fate, I have gone into the book of Barovia, and in the section that is this town of Valakai, there is a whole list of things that could or could not happen. I have turned most of these into random encounters. If you today redeem encounters, they will be coming from this specific list from the book of the Curse of Strahd. And let me tell you, this Curse of Strahd book is not friendly. Not at all.
You didn't have to wait long.
You're out here.
Wonderful.
I saw that coming immediately.
Wonderful. I'm going to make this roll in front of all for all to see, God and country. I'm going to tell you right now, I have 8 of them. 1 being the wholesome, not so bad encounters. 8 being the one you absolutely do not want to get. So
A dragon.
let's go ahead and roll a D8 here in front of God and country. Yeah.
Is there a bird?
I think
Where's
we
this
got the 8. I think
D8
we got the 8.
that's for everybody? Oh no!
I think I ate
Oh
last
no! Oh no! He rolled an 8.
So, like, is that gonna be, like, hard in, like, a bad way, or, like, a bad, quirky way? Like...
Well, here's the thing. It's all gonna depend on how you all play it. So now that I have this,
never leave the village. We just start a new life.
well, you know, you might not have a choice.
Or we just leave right now and not deal with the consequences.
No, I feel like we could stay here for a little bit. Like, we could just, like, vibe in the town. You know.
Welcome to the last episode of Curse of Strahd. Oh, God.
Welcome,
Tone Donkey's way of saying he's done running this campaign. TPK time.
welcome to Slice of Strahd, where it's just Curse of Strahd but Slice of Life.
It's a podcast. It's a Twitch stream within a Twitch stream.
Oh, yeah,
Veej says, "I'll heal you all. Just fight the thing."
Okay.
Okay, so here's the great thing is, that encounter is on the board. Maybe it happens right away. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Let's find out. So you all are on your way to the Wachter house, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
We know.
Got it. And let's make sure we could show you exactly. So you all were just leaving over here on the map. And nope, we are down here. What your house is N4, so you all are headed in this direction over here to the Wachter house, which is actually going to be this one right here, the little red roofed building.
Got it.
The hell of a walk.
In
Wait,
between.
I'm sorry, where are we?
What? I'm sorry, say it again.
Where are we going?
We are here. If you're looking at Roll20 tapes.
Yep.
Mhm.
And we are headed here.
Okie dokes. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
DM, are there magic or potion shops along the way?
There are let's see. On the way, no.
All right. Don't worry about it then. I'm not gonna break Strahd.
Okay.
You're not gonna break Strahd. Strahd, sorry.
We're gonna have a dance battle with Strahd, and that's how we're gonna win.
We're
the
gonna
game.
break dance Strahd.
Yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna do a little like elbow twist thing.
You
and do
can't
the
tell
mashed
everyone
potato.
now. It's the finale.
Oh shit! Spoilers for the finale.
So we did do a Guardians of the Galaxy.
Are we time traveling at this
Oh
point?
my god! Time
I mean,
traveling.
I'm up for that if you guys are.
I mean,
Oh my
it sounds like we
God.
are.
I mean, stop reading for Adenia season 3. I mean, season 2. Let's go ahead and everybody go ahead. We'll do the first player rolls of the evening. Go ahead and give me perception.
P
Everybody?
is for perception.
Yes.
Let me grab
13.
a metal die so I can do this for chat. 25.
That is an 11.
Okay.
Frank rolled an 18.
Okay. What about Bashful?
Oh, I got a 13.
13. Okay, so the 18
TikTok?
and the 25. TikTok got a 9.
Oh.
All right, so
Very busy.
Oh no.
Gorple, was that something? Was that a hand raise that I saw? No. Okay.
No, sir.
So the 25 and the 18, Mr. Gorple and Mr. Frank, coming from the direction of the Blue Water Inn. The two of you notice someone in a cloak and hood that looks like they are trying to keep themselves as hidden as possible, carrying a piece of folded up parchment in their hand. Upon further inspection, it looks like it is Irina heading back towards the group.
Wait.
Jesus.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Listen. If you're not Gorple or Frank, 1 second, please.
Sorry.
I need to clarify what you just told our characters we saw. We saw a hooded figure carrying, because I'm paying attention, but my brain does this sometimes. A hooded figure carrying a piece of parchment that was folded up that looks like they were trying to hide or be sneaky. And on further inspection, we were able to make out that it was in fact Irina in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
After we warned her that someone's after her and to stay barricaded, and I armed her.
Yeah, I left my little dude there. Are we sure it's not Echo? I don't know. Are we?
The two of you are sure it's not Echo because you were literally just talking to Echo.
Okay. I would like to. So we're all together, right?
Yes, you all are walking together.
I'm assuming that me and Gorple are close enough, and somehow the angle has helped this story wise. Like we can see, and no one else can. I'm just gonna start with Frank frantically. He leans down, right? He could tap, but he wants to do it like an elbow nudge because he's speechless. And he leans down and he real far and gets down on one knee and starts nudging Gorple, going, do you see this? What is this?
Yeah, how did Echo get ahead of us? Oh wait,
That is not Echo.
it's Irina.
And now the rest
Irina.
of you hearing Gorple calling out to Irina, you all kind of look in the direction he's calling out to, and you can immediately place this person here walking towards the group. She finally gets there and she goes,
Come here, keep your head down.
Yeah. This came, and she holds up the parchment. And I think Echo immediately knows what this is.
No, I asked him to not respond.
I'm gonna take the parchment from Irina, and I'm going to read it.
No, can I try and take it out of his hand?
Absolutely. This is the kind of
I wanna-
interpersonal conflict that I live for.
I want to give bardic inspiration to Gorple because I am tired of the secrecy.
Oh my god.
And I'll bless myself on top of it.
Oh my goodness.
Can I
This is
use cheese for advantage?
Yeah, it's just. this
Sure,
is
yeah,
the
you
full
can use-
encounter.
you can
This
use
is
cheese
what
for
we do the
advantage.
This is what we do for the next
Can
35
I-
minutes.
Out of
What are we
curiosity, there, Frank, how do you? I would love to know, how do you inspire Gorple?
I do something selfless, and that selfless thing was something that Gorple. Gorple is that. I mean, would that inspire you? Like, you seem to be doing a lot of selfless things, even though you do it, and you're like, I don't really want to be doing it. Like, do you think that would inspire you?
I was hoping. Okay, well, I mean, it's your case. I was gonna say, well, okay, you could sing, you could dance. It's
True.
your character. I'm not the bard.
I don't know. So yeah, then I would do something more bard-like.
What are we?
So what Frank does to inspire Gorple is he pulls out his guitar and El Kabong's Echo on top of the head. Just stop Echo from reaching the parchment.
That's not fair.
Roll for damage.
will
Okay.
you allow this?
So, what are the rolls here, DM?
I don't know. Let me process what just happened here for a second.
Listen, it's not to hurt. Okay, my intention is I'm Frank. I'm huge. I have this thing. I know Tavy. I mean I know Echo very well. I just want to like tap, like just to stop Echo in her tracks from doing what she's trying to grab the parchment. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get her attention and say, hey, no. It's kind of like if you would slap a toddler's hand. I mean, you shouldn't.
This
You know
might
what I
be
mean?
this might be the first bardic inspiration to ever directly do damage. This is great.
Okay, I have a question. What is the roll? Because depending on what you're asking us to roll, I might do something different.
Got it. So I'm thinking, because this is gonna be a lot of like hand fighting between the two of you, we're gonna do sleight of hand.
Okay.
Dex works, so.
Cool. So,
Am I rolling sleight of hand?
no, I think it's me and Gorple.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm rolling with advantage because of cheese, yeah?
And
Yes.
it's a D10 inspiration.
I swear to fuck
I
if it's
think
a D10
I think it's
inspiration.
I want to say it's D8.
Oh, D8.
Swear to fuck.
All right, so D8
We got a redemption.
plus my D4.
Oh,
Ooh, lovely! I saw.
Skill drop Echo.
fuck yeah.
Thank you, Tubi.
Can I add inspiration onto that because I just got a skill drop?
You're already using cheese for advantage. So
Yeah, but like Gorple gets bless and inspiration, okay?
It's
Hey,
two
look,
different people.
I
You're
can't.
working against the group.
Yeah, this like.
All right, so I don't know if this roll's gonna quite do it. That's 18 plus 3 plus 4. That's a 25. What's up?
Okay.
As he's gloating, I want to grab it as well.
What? We're just the Five Stooges.
Hey, we haven't even gotten to the random encounter yet, so this is great.
Can I
All right.
convince Squirple to give it to me?
Well, what's TikTok doing?
Yeah, let's see what let's let TikTok roll his sleight of hand here.
Wait, is TikTok's trying to take it from Gorple?
Yes.
I got the 21.
21.
Oh, Jesus. This is gonna be a lot harder to beat. Well, thankfully it's a cantrip, so I'll bless myself again.
Fuck's sake.
I don't have the bardic inspiration this time, at least. Oh, that's not gonna do. I love, burning spell slots, and in this case, points of luck on such worthwhile horseshit.
We're just blowing the load right here, right now.
That's gonna
What are
be.
we doing?
That's gonna be 24.
24. All right,
And
so
let's mark off my point of luck.
Can my spare cheese give a TikTok advantage?
No.
absolutely,
Damn
yeah.
it.
Go ahead, TikTok, roll one more, see if you can beat a 24.
Oh my god.
Oh, nat 20.
What the hell is happening?
I have no idea, but I love this.
Fuck yeah.
I love
I
every.
love that I'm wasting shit on this.
I tried to El Capone. I did my best.
Hold on. Let's see. What's in the spell slots today?
Oh my god.
Okay. Since Gorple is taking non-stop actions against all of the attacks, and we keep going from one character to another character, can I also do something to help Gorple again?
Real quick, before we do that, because again, I just love burning my high-level spell slots for this. I'm gonna expend a second-level spell slot, seeing TikTok come at me. I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Oh my god.
Are we doing PvP?
We are.
Apparently we are.
Are we
This
doing?
is the
What
encounter
is we
you
shit?
would
Who
do.
started it?
Start
encounter is
anything.
So is TikTok frozen? Or how's that spell work?
He has to roll a Wisdom saving and has to beat a 16.
This is not my best thing.
You're
I got 12.
Thank you. TikTok is held.
All right,
So seeing
so
all of this happening, I decide to do nothing.
good. Thank you.
I've gone long talking.
You're tearing
Thank
us
you, because I
apart,
only have one
Lisa.
second-level spell slot left.
You're tearing this family apart.
Oh my God.
Um,
We've got
I
encounters.
read the fucking parchment.
Wait a minute. So here is how all of that plays out. Irina holds up the paper saying that this arrived. Both Gorple and Echo reach for the paper at the same time. At this moment, Cheese, seeing that Echo is attempting to grab this paper, flies up to in an attempt to assist. At the exact same time, Frank whips out his instrument and swings it in the air, throwing
Yada. How many shreds is the damn parchment?
No, you're fine. Calm down. Throwing the instrument towards Cheese. Cheese flies out of the way. TikTok sees this as his opportunity to snatch the paper, reaches for it, but Gorple, not to be outdone, notices, casts Hold Person on his compatriot, and then reaches for the paper and grabs it. You now have sole possession of this paper.
And I just watch.
And if Gorple can cast a spell, can I cast a spell?
Sure.
Oh, no.
Can I tackle Echo? Because I want to know what the hell this thing says.
Wasn't this all about at least the listen? I think we need to. At
But you
least
guys don't
settle on-
even know. You guys don't even know that I'm sending letters and stuff.
We all suspect it. Like, come on.
Please don't
I'm
make
very
me do
clueless
it,
about this.
Echo. Are you really gonna cast a spell?
No,
Don't make me
do
burn my my last second
I
level.
want to tackle her.
Oh my god, okay. So I'm going to...
A group of towns guard walk up
Yeah.
on this scene.
Oh my
Of course
god.
they do.
Oh my god.
what-
No.
What seems to be the problem here?
We're practicing for the fair.
Yeah, we're a dance crew. I mean, hold on. Yeah, we are a dance crew. We are practicing a fight dance.
Another one pipes up. Doesn't look like practicing much. Looks like public disturbance. Do you know what we do to public disturbances around here?
You
But
let
we're
them
performing
disturb?
we're performing in your festival. I don't understand.
Well, one more time. We're gonna bless ourselves and go for a deception on this. I'm sorry, sir. Just a little bit of inter-family mingling. It won't happen again. And that would be the deceptive part, because let's be fair, this is gonna happen again.
Go ahead, roll your deception.
Yeah, my friend was just handing me the letter.
I swear to God. I
Deception.
swear.
Where are you? Ooh, big old fat +0 on this one. All right.
You mean
Oh, right,
the
D4.
turtle cleric isn't good at lying?
Yeah. who knew?
Shocked.
Yeah, my friend.
So that would be +4, 18.
18. Okay. He goes,
That'll do it.
listen, it's no surprise who you all are. Seems like
What's that supposed to be?
see
That's racist.
we've already heard we've already heard reports 2 instances with you all. And once at the town, once at at Blinsky's.
I'm dreadfully sorry. It's just my friend was just
Roll for
passing me
deception.
the letter.
Frank is just growling.
Should I roll for deception, Armand?
About being sorry.
Yeah, go ahead and roll deception.
Can I get advantage with cheese, or have I used cheese too many times?
Let's see. The third cheese is back. You've used 2 cheese. I'll let you use the last cheese for this last one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tap Echo on the shoulder. I assure you, she really means it. And we're gonna cast Bless again.
Okay.
I did say that you were going to pass me the letter now in that lie.
You did?
She
I
did.
did.
Echo totally did.
And I put my hand out.
Can I do a sleight of hand to try and
I cast Mage Hand.
That's not happening. I can. It's not happening. It is not happening.
What do you mean it's not? What?
It's
You're
not
doing
happening.
that in front of the city guard. In front of the city guard.
Well, let's be okay.
In front of the city guard. You're using magic in front of the city guard.
Oh no, it's raining. We all have to go inside now.
I can't
Sorry,
move.
guard. We're on our way. Bye.
As that happens, yes,
Thank
the
you, Zeus.
skies do open up. Hold on here. I've got this queued up because this is a popular one.
they open up for bad weather?
They open up, and our Lord and Savior Cheese comes down from the sky. Or our Lord and Savior Time Wolf comes down from the sky.
During this argument, as Echo is, firmly but politely insisting that Gorple was just about to hand the letter over. Gorple, roll me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Perfect. You sense the guard's inclination to reach forward and snatch the letter out of your hand. And he does so. You've got enough of a warning that you can just pull it back.
Yeah.
This is my last shot at keeping this within the party, at least. I would like to yank back. Hold on. Gosh, how do I want to phrase this? Because my idea was because I was gonna do this to satiate Echo in getting this piece of parchment, but I was gonna.
Well, you're doing this to spite me?
Hold on. I was going to just as quick as I can with my tiny little hands, reach into my pack, drop that piece of parchment in my pack, and pick up a blank piece of rolled up parchment, and that's what I was going to hand to Echo. But now hand to the guard.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
I'm so stressed out.
I'm stressed out. I'm just the referee here.
I've gone Nova to hold on to a fucking piece of paper.
Vij, I'm pretty sure the Star Wars stream has already
15.
said it in canon that yes, you can buff NPCs.
Fuck.
15. Okay. Absolutely. He reaches out to grab it, and you're like, whoa, hold on a minute. And in that moment, you're able to sneak that into your pack and hand him a blank piece of parchment. At that, you hear a voice from behind the group of guards. There's about 4 guards here, standing. You hear a voice behind them going, "What seems to be the problem?" And all 4 of the other guards stand immediately at attention.
Oh God!
And one of them turns around and goes, "Oh, Captain, we didn't see you there. We were just we just thought there was a little bit of a public disturbance. These out of towners, a couple times today that they've had to have a talking to, but everything seems like it's on the up and up." And at that, they kind of part, and now you can see this grizzled-looking man in a town's guard uniform, wearing a very long cloak with long sleeves. You see one of the sleeves is almost rolled up a little bit to show his normal his hand, his arm. The other sleeve is kind of let down long, and you can't see anything there at all. And then he kind of just steps forward and takes a quick look at the party, and he zeroes in immediately on Irina, and his stare just stays there for a good hot minute.
I stand in front of Irina. May we help you?
He goes, "You're the Burgomaster's daughter from Barovia. You need to come with me. I need you to come with me right now." And he steps.
Is he speaking to me, Irina?
He's speaking to Irina. He's not fooled by this deception here.
I'm gonna continue to stand in front of Irina. Pardon. Irina was entrusted to us by the Burgermeister, and she is exclusively in our care.
I walk up to the captain guard. I'm like a foot away from him, like, "So you want her to go with you, right? I just have one question."
And what is that?
You're taking her. Are there any old ladies there? Answer the question.
How old is old?
How old is the youngest lady? I'm
well,
sorry, I couldn't do that.
I mean, the Baroness lives there because she's married to the Baron.
How old is she?
She's like, her 30s. I don't know. It's not polite to ask people how old they are.
Is she hot?
I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say that. For your own sake. Don't say anything like that in front of the Baron.
Is she here?
He looks around and goes, No.
Oh, I guess it's fine then, now, isn't it?
Listen, so are we gonna have any problems here?
I'm going to step forward, and I'm going to lean into his ear. Pardon me if I'm being too candid, but I do not believe. I, personally, am not convinced Irina will be safe with you. Maybe I am wrongly judging your qualification. Maybe I am mistaken. I am welcome and open to you proving otherwise. But I have heard about your doll collection, and it puts me on edge. I'm saying this in a whisper.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't trust Irina with you unsupervised for this reason. And I step back and I smile and I curtsy, very respectfully. I've said this so the other guards don't hear, because might be a point of pride for him.
Right.
I politely, I'm staring him down, but I'm smiling.
DM?
Yeah.
Just so you know, Frank is queued up to do something I think could help progress things and solve problems without a fucking fight with the town guard. So if that's where you're headed, I'm queued. But if that's not where you're headed, please continue.
Well, no. What do you got in the chamber? Because this just happened, and before I react, I kind of want to know what your intentions are.
So Frank, not knowing what Echo just said, is filled with terror. He's convinced that whatever just transpired is going to set the guard off. So what he wants to do is sort of like he wants to step in and say, as long as it's okay with Echo, may I join you and Irina and as escort to the Burgermaster's estate? Would that be all right? And while I'm saying this, or before I said this, I want to steal a cheese and put a cheese in my backpack. And this is for Echo. This is for Echo's sake, so that Echo can have eyes and ears on scene, essentially. So I wanted to have done that either while Echo was talking into the guard's ear, or before we leave, or something.
I will allow that.
Right, I figured Echo would be fine with it. I didn't know how to say it.
No, it's chill. It's chill. If you wanna snag a cheese, just say so.
Okay.
Okay, so he looks at you all after all of this and says, "You all really have no idea what happens in this town. I'm the only person that she is going to be safe with, ever." And then he looks at you all and says, "She's coming to the Burgomaster's mansion with me, without you, or with you all. Your choice." And then at that moment, Irina's going to step forward and go, It's really okay, everybody. I don't want to cause any problems.
I'm gonna quickly grab Irina's wrist and whisper, "He has a creepy collection of dolls that look exactly like you."
Can I metagame for a second?
Mm-hmm.
When he says we can all go too, is that like a formal invitation to something we wanted to do anyway? Or is he like talking about shackling us?
He hasn't mentioned anything about anyone getting arrested or getting shackled or anything.
Yeah. I just want to remind the group. I think he's inviting us to go to a place we wanted to go anyway.
I mean, Irina's gonna look at you all, look at the group here, and go, I'm essentially nobility. And then she looks at Ezek and says, you know who I am. You know that if anything foul were to happen to me, you know that my brother would stop at nothing to get revenge. And Ezek goes, I don't know what you've heard about the Burgermeister. Baron Vargas is not a demon or a devil. Yes, he's harsh and strict, but he's always been good to me. And the devil hasn't touched this town in a long time.
Are not about the Baron or the Burgermeister here. They're about you. Wherever Irina goes, I will go. If we are to go right now, I will accompany her, and I will not leave her side. And I say this very strongly and very firmly.
And
Irina and I may as well be chained together.
He looks at you and just goes, absolutely. If that's what it takes to get you to the Burgermaster, you have my word. Nothing will happen to you, to Irina. You will have safety in the mansion. But we must go quickly. I fear the cultists might be watching. And then he goes, this way, and ushers you all towards the Burgermeister's mansion, which is on the map here. If my Roll20 would stop being a bum. Right here. So, after your trek through the town, Ezek with Irina in hand ushers you all to the front door and says, "All right, let's go on in here. We'll get you to the den. I'll go get the Burgermaster." And he opens the front door and ushers you all in, and of course Irina comes with.
Now I know which token is Irina.
For now.
For now. All the people at home, you know which one's Irina because, well, you get a nice little nameplate.
Yeah.
He walks you through. You notice a maid standing in the vestibule in the front. You notice these large staircase going up and some doors down this hallway leading to different rooms. But Ezek and Irina go forth into the den area and wait patiently for everybody. You guys can go ahead and move yourselves into this room. It's going to be this door.
Who's this person who's like just there?
This person right here?
Yes.
That is a maid. That is you as you walk in, you just see her kind of like sweeping up around, not really paying much attention to you all walking through the door.
Echo smiles and waves at her.
You notice she doesn't even really notice that you did that. She just keeps going about her sweeping.
Okay.
Let's see.
She's in the zone. I get it.
Oh, if anyone would get it, absolutely Echo would.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing someone's token? Am I missing Gorple? Gorple, is your token on here? Where did
Literally standing next to the maid.
I don't see him.
I don't?
I'm standing next to the maid.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, I see it just materialized. Okay.
Aki, you were occupying the same space as Echo.
Oh my God. We must have moved our tokens at the exact same time to the exact same spot.
Ezek will stand outside of the door, patiently waiting for you all to come through. Right this way, everybody. Come on, come on. I'm looking at you guys not moving your tokens.
Oh, I'm in the punishment sack. I move when Frank moves.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do.
You move when I move.
Why are all the incels hot in this campaign? Like, this man, I know he collects creepy dolls, like, but he's pretty fit.
Wait, did I not move in? I'm sorry. Feel free to just drag me along. I apologize.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move you into the room here, and I'll let you all kind of
Sorry.
situate yourselves, put yourselves in whatever chair or whatever seat you'd like.
I'll stand.
What? Okay.
TikTok standing.
Is it this room? Okay. Everyone's just gonna fucking stand, aren't they?
Irina, as you can see, is sitting in one of the armchairs in the room, trying to get as comfortable as possible. But she definitely looks a little confused, a little concerned.
Is it just our party in this room?
Yes.
Okay.
Gorpal, as you walk in the door as the last one in, Ezek looks at you and says, "I'll go get my master now." And he zips off.
I have a terrible idea I want to try.
Should one of us sit in the green chair just to fuck with the guy? Because the green chair is obviously the important chair. Sorry, I interrupted you, Mark.
No, it's fine. Can
Yeah,
I try and...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you
no.
all do have some time at least before the Burgermaster comes down. So if there's anything you wanted to do, definitely.
I want to just pull an Always Sunny move, and I want to try and hide inside the couch. I want to take a sharp object. I want to cut the back open. I just want to crawl inside.
All right, let's see. How do I want you to do this?
Wait, which couch? The one that Frank and Echo are sitting on, or the other one?
I'll take the vacant one to the bottom left corner.
Let's see here. I'm gonna need a couple of rolls from you.
Cheese can give advantage.
Absolutely, I'm totally fine with that.
This is the important role.
I mean, if it's just like in the show where I'm just very obviously in the couch, I'm okay with that. But
Well, we're gonna see how obvious it's gonna be. So I'm gonna want a sleight of hand to see how well you're able to, make an opening to get into the couch and like get it closed back up. And then I'm also going to need a stealth check. So do the sleight of hand first. And let's say that we have enough cheeses in your party that you can get advantage on both of these rolls.
all right. First one is a total is 18. I don't.
Nice.
And you said advantage, right? For both
Yeah,
of
I mean
them?
you can roll for a 20, but an 18 is gonna do just fine.
All right, I'll just take the 18.
Okay.
What else did you say? Stealth?
Stealth, yes.
All right. That's going to be a 16.
16 will do it. Yeah.
All right.
You can always try to roll for a 20 because I'll tell you the stealth is going to be the thing that he's going to roll against. So.
All right, I will roll again. Never mind.
Yeah, no, yeah, the 16 is going to be good. Yes, sir. You want to bless him?
As I stand up to move to the green chair, I'll bless Bashful. So if you want to add and roll a d4.
Yeah, add a d4 to that 16.
All right. Gonna be a 3.
Nice, 19. No, 19. Oh, by the way, Devil, I'm digging your turtle get up. I like the I don't know if it's cold where you're at right now, but you look turtley. Okay. So
Oh, I see it.
yeah,
Okay.
you
Yeah,
all
very
you all watch as your short compatriot wanders over to the couch, takes out a sharp object and slices a slit down the middle, climbs in and manages to seal up the hole slightly, and you're all looking at the couch, and it's very, very hard for you to tell that there's a dwarf stuck in there.
Does Bashful have like a big beard?
Oh yeah.
I like to think Bashful just kind of like wrapped himself into like his beard, and he now looks like just like one of those like throw pillows.
Well, that or he learned how to be a pretty decent seamstress from his old roommate. You know, the one that ate the poison apple. I don't know. I get these stories mixed up.
I don't like to talk about it.
I like apples. If a stranger were to give me an apple, I'd eat it straight away.
No! I don't see that the couch just shakes.
After a few minutes of this going on, let's go ahead and grab the Baron Vargas. Let's see. What was the voice we did? Okay, yes. Okay, so after a few minutes the door creaks open, and behind it he closes. The Baron Vargas Valakovich walks in the door and says, my. What a wonderful band of adventurers we have here.
I forgot about this fucker, dude. This guy slayed me all stream.
Well, I see you all making yourselves comfortable here.
We are. You have a lovely home. Thank you so much for inviting us on such short notice.
Oh, of course. Well, I figured someone would have wanted to use the restroom before we got started, but maybe I'm just having a little case of deja vu. But, now, I just, how are you all enjoying yourselves in my wonderful, safe town? All is well.
I think it's wonderful. I'm really enjoying it here.
He looks over at Irina and makes solid eye contact and goes, I would imagine that this town's a little bit warmer than where you came from before. Wouldn't it be, Irina? She kind of looks and kind of looks at the rest of the party, kind of makes eye contact with each one of you individually for a brief moment, and then looks back at the Baron. Doesn't say anything. Well, I guess we go ahead and just get this conversation started. I understand we're having a little bit of a difficult time acclimating to the rules that I've set down for Valakai. Now, I tend to be a generous person. I don't want to persecute you unjustly, but we do have a certain order here in the streets of Valakai. And I just want to make sure that you're all going to keep the peace.
I do apologize. My friends and I have disrupted the peace, and we have our reasons, but they may not be good enough. And you've been very kind and then very generous in allowing us to stay here, and we are infinitely grateful for that. And we will adjust promptly.
Well, I do appreciate the apologies. I'm sure y'all will get acclimated. But that's not really the real reason I called here. I have a small problem in town. And seeing as y'all are outsiders, I feel like I could trust you that y'all aren't... Oh, what's a good word? Indoctrinated by some, cancer that's eating away at the happiness of my town.
Oh, do you have sick people here?
Oh, do we ever. Do I the great thing is we're not live, so all of this can get cut out. Do I need to stop with
No, I don't think we're gonna go any further into people being sick or cancer, so we can go ahead and move on.
Okay, yeah. It was more of a metaphor. My apologies.
No, it's okay. I just it's totally fine. I just thought I would be a great opportunity because I felt the slightest bit of uncomfortability, and I was like, let's try it out.
Let's see how quickly this stops. Hey, it worked. He looks at you, TikTok, and goes, "Oh boy, do we ever." It's not a physical sickness, but a perversion of the mind, you see. I'm trying to keep the peace and make sure that everybody is happy. There seems to be a small yet ever-growing sect of the population of my town that seems to think that there's a better way. And I'm sorry, but the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. We haven't been accosted by the devil in some odd amount of decades, and I don't foresee him troubling us anytime in the near future, as long as we keep peace, order, and happiness in the streets. Some people don't seem to think that way.
Why don't they think that way?
Well, that's where you come in. See, I have nothing but suspicions. Hell, I can't substantiate any of them. But Lady Wachter, I believe her little book club is a little bit more nefarious than reading.
Sorry, I was waiting. Lady Wachter? What? I have it in my notes. Last week it was someone named Fiona. Is
Lady Fiona Wachter is her? Well, it's her full name. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
No, you're good. Yes. She's the second most powerful house in Valakai. The Wachters have been around for about as long as the Valakovich line. I think she means to take power for herself.
I mean, if she is very powerful, wouldn't it make more sense to invite her over for dinner and to talk over her complaints so the pair of you could come to an agreement or an understanding? Because maybe there are legitimate criticisms that you just haven't noticed because you've been so busy. Or maybe she is misguided, and perhaps through a piece of the pair of you could come to an understanding.
I assure you, this is not my first course of action. This is the last in a long line of interventions that I have attempted, both diplomatic and maybe some less so.
Oh dear.
Why does she seem to have a problem with you?
She seems to think that forcing the population to have joy is a bad thing. As I said, I think the results speak for themselves. We have fully built up city walls. We have not been attacked in a long time. He then turns his gaze to Irina. My dear Irina, when was the last time the city of Barovia had an attack-free night? When was the last time any of the denizens of your city, your town, were able to walk freely in its walls at night without having the fear of some form of attack? She just kind of like looks down a little bit. And you all would remember from the brief time that you spent in the town of Barovia, the first place that you visited, everybody was on edge. Everybody felt like the next attack was right around the corner. Nobody wanted to be out during the nighttime. It is a very stark difference between the two towns. This town actually... TikTok, you were wandering around all the previous night. Never once did you feel like you were in danger. So, there's some truth to what he's saying.
Well, that actually brings me to this. Insight check him to see if he's being truthful. That is simply the rules of Alakai that are keeping the town safe. And
absolutely,
basically, I'm trying to ascertain like, oh, everyone's happy, joy feelings, and that's what's doing it because real world and shit.
Go ahead.
All right. Natural 20, 26.
Nice. You get the thing that he 100% believes every word of what he is saying. Whether or not that is the actual case or not, he firmly believes that his policies that he has in place are the reason that Valakai is safe every night.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so, he looks around the room and he goes, well, do you all have any questions?
Yeah, you said it's been a while since since the devil act. How long has it been exactly?
Oh, it was well before my father's time, that's for sure. So, had to be at least some 50, 60 years or so, maybe more.
Extending on that question, are you aware of the circumstances?
I have heard rumor that the devil himself has sought eyes on Irina for some purpose, whether it be for a new god. I do not know, but I have say that one more time. Sorry.
What is your interest in her?
My interests? Oh well, I simply do not have any interest in her, but someone in my employ might feel a little closer to the situation. But he'll look and goes, I see you all might be a little befuddled. But the captain of my town's guard, Mr. Ezek, No one.
Yes.
Yeah. No one noticed any kind of resemblance between the two.
I found it odd and inappropriate that he was commissioning dolls on a regular basis that looked exactly like Irina. It's alarming to find out that Ireland has not one but two stalkers.
He goes, "Oh, I see you've made it our very own Blinsky's. What a wonderful little toy maker, isn't he? Such fun."
I found him utterly delightful and very kind.
Oh, he is just a wonderful bundle of joy. All is well. Now, I could see how finding out through seeing these dolls would make you feel a little uneasy. But let me go ahead and put your minds at ease. You see, he's not necessarily stalking Irina for some sort of nefarious purpose. You see, they are actually siblings. When they were very little, their parents perished. Horrible accident. Unfortunately, they were split up.
The bodies?
I'm sorry, could you say that one more time?
You said split up. The parents were split up. The bodies?
No. You see, in the confusion.
Was it like a scissor accent or something? Or accident? What happened?
No. You see, once the parents had died through some unforeseen circumstances, the children had been split up and lost. And when they were found by two different families, you see, I found Ezek and Irina's father, or who she called her father, found her outside of on the road to Barovia.
So Bismarck is not not Irina's biological brother?
That would be correct. Her biological brother is upstairs in his room.
And she would know a lot about biological children. He has very, very many.
Looks like you was, is that so? I personally think being a parent's one of the greatest things you can be. Actually, my children just chips off the old block.
Well, if I ever get to experience it, I'll be sure to let you know.
We came across a woman that had many children, and we had to take them.
I would like to ask you a candid question.
Absolutely.
And this is not an accusation, merely curiosity. How do you know for certain that Irina is related to the man upstairs?
The DNA test.
See. You see, we had them take a 23. We had them take a 23andMe. It was very, very. No. He goes, well, I mean, I guess.
Turns out.
I mean, this makes the dolls something else.
He goes, well, I mean, I guess you're
and he does
the
have a southern accent. This fits.
Yeah, I really can't. I guess you're right in the fact that no one can really be 100% certain about anything, really, can they? But between the circumstances, the age, the similarities in appearance, I just can't believe it's anything else.
Well, I mean, I've been told I resemble Irina, and my parents are dead, and I was taken in by my aunts. What's to stop me from being this person's sibling on that basis?
Maybe you are.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
He goes, Well, I mean, when you put it like that, yeah, but
I
Holy
just,
crap, how big is your family?
it's just saying this
A
with
huge
such
family.
certainty.
Not as big as Gorple's.
I would just like to know where this certainty is coming from.
like I said, you can only be so certain about anything.
That's
But like there's too many coincidences for there to be nothing there. They both are orphaned. They're both the proper age for them to be the correct children. They look similar.
Well, to be fair, we just dropped off 7 orphans at the orphanage. By that logic, any one of those could be Ezek's sister.
He looks at he looks at Irina and goes, "Well, I mean, we're all having a nice conversation about your lineage. Do you have anything to add? How do you feel? What's the feeling you get when you look at Ezek?" And if anyone wants to roll an insight on the look that Irina is having right now. She's got this kind of like inward thought process that she's going through.
Pick up a
Would I have to
D10.
roll at disadvantage since I'm still on the couch?
Yes. It's tough to pick up on those kind of
You're essentially
physical
going by
cues.
scent.
I
I wouldn't
rolled
bother.
She smells nervous.
I rolled
16.
a 17.
Nice. Both 16 and 17 are going to be enough for you to get you definitely get this feeling where Irina looks like she's piecing it together and it's making sense to her. She looks up and she looks at the Baron and goes, "I know my friends protest, but I think you're right. I think Ezek might be related to me. It's just a feeling I got being near him. A familiarity for a stranger that's weird. Strange."
Oh,
Not the feeling,
you
Echo.
found your family. Mazel tov.
Irina,
Echo,
it's
can you
really-
chime in on this because you feel familiar with everybody you meet? Is that normal? Do you think maybe
there are some people who you connect with, and some people that you don't connect with, and some people that you do connect with
but you connect with her?
are kind, but not good, if that makes sense. And Irina, this person might be your biological brother, but understand, he is not your family. He wasn't there for your childhood. He didn't help raise you. You didn't help raise him. Your family is back in the village of Barovia. And don't feel any form of pressure to bond with this man if you do not want to. Because this man, Irina, this man is not giving good vibes, Irina.
Definitely not good
She
vibes.
goes, "No, I 100% get that. I understand. It's just, I don't know. It's something I've always wondered, and can you really blame me?
I'm not blaming
No.
you.
And
No one's blaming you. Of course you'd be serious.
yes, and I'm not saying I'm ready to hunker down and live with my big brother, but I'd like to at least have a chance to see if there's anything there, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to commit to anything right away, but I don't want either way. I don't want to commit to saying yes or absolutely not. I think I just need
That's
some time to
that's
process. This is a lot to take in.
You can stay with us for as long as you need.
She goes, that's very nice, but eventually I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to stay, but this does give me some things to think about. And the Baron goes, yes, all do have quite a bit to think about. But know that my mansion is your mansion for the as long as you're here in town. Please feel free to stay here. I understand y'all are staying at the Blue Water Inn. My amenities are a little bit more than they can afford. But I won't force you either way. You are no prisoners of mine. I just...
Meanwhile, from the basement.
No prisoners of mine yet.
He looks around at the group and goes, I hope that y'all take me up on my offer. I'm not for to do anything too harsh. If I had concrete of what's going on at the Wachter House, something that pins Lady Wachter to anything of the occult or the nefarious, that I can use to band the rest of the town against her, then I can finally squash her for good, and she can no longer be a thorn in my side.
I don't understand. If you want to promote joy, why are you so adamant on squashing your fellow Tony? Like, wouldn't you want her to understand?
If I could budge in with a quick question, I don't seem to have his name written down.
It's the Baron.
The Baron Vargas Valakovich. I will put it in the chat here so that way you all have it.
Oh, it's literally in the rules. I'm an idiot.
I know him better as Leonardo DiCaprio in Django Unchained.
I know him as Unexpected Daddy.
Sir Baron, I'm sure you're a man of respectable intelligence, so you must know that this task that you ask of us is not something that we would do gratis or for simple in your castle, and our price is high. What are you willing to offer for such information?
He looks at you all and goes, "Why, I'd be willing to part with 1,000 gold. Around these parts, that's a hefty amount."
Do you have any dream pastries?
My guy.
He goes, I personally myself do not partake. I do not need any kind of mind-altering substance to feel the great joy.
With that being said, Gorpal's just gonna stand up, walk over to Frank, slap him on the top of the hand, and walk back and sit back in his chair. No.
Frank just watches it and lets it happen and stays standing still and hangs his head a little bit.
He also looks at you and goes, on top of that, why, you'd have the most powerful man in the most powerful town of all of Barovia in your corner.
I can't. I see is that of what you want us to do cause some shall we say friction with your rules.
Absolutely, and I'm glad you did bring that up. If any of my rules happen to be broken while you are attempting to fulfill this task for me, why, I'm pretty sure I could look the other way.
Which way?
the way that makes it so that I don't realize you're breaking the rules.
But you do know now, right, in this moment, that we're probably going to very likely break rules.
The Baron kind of looks
Say-
around. He looks around at the rest of you and goes, "He doesn't get metaphors or any kind of like parts of speech.
Oh,
He's a very direct guy, I would imagine."
yeah,
Why we
yeah.
break rules?
Anything above 3 syllables, you usually have to draw pictures for him.
Hey, not nice.
He goes, "Why, yes, my furry friend. I will know that you are breaking the rules, but see, we are coming to some sort of an agreement here."
So, look up means no, but ignore?
Yes, I think that works out pretty well, yes.
Okay. That's another one for the book. Check.
Is there anything else that I can do for you? Any other questions that you might have?
I was curious about the local flowers. I haven't seen flowers in Barovia for a long time.
Yes, how you do this? The animals also not zombies. How do you do?
He goes, "Well, as I said before, the devil's taint does not reach to the walls of Barovia."
Fuck you.
But is that because the devil chooses not to?
He goes, "Well, I don't see it as such. I see it as all of the positivity and the joy that we exude here in this town keeps him at bay. And if the devil can't come here to contaminate our lands, why, we get things like pretty flowers and healthy birds."
All right.
What do you know about this devil?
I know that that he attempts to rule this. I know that he besieges the town of Barovia on a nightly basis. I know that no one can the mists while he lives. And I know that every attempt on his life has failed.
So he not come because afraid?
Well, I can't say whether he's afraid or not, but I think that he thrives on despair and unhappiness. And as long as we keep a positive outlook, we're going to keep him away.
Like what happened to that white horse artifacts. Okay, understood.
Well, we're very excited for the festival. I've even agreed to help out with the drink stand.
Oh boy, that is wonderful. Getting into the spirit already, a bunch of outsiders, you know. Taking part in our festivals is mandatory.
Speaking of festivals and mandatory and taking part and all of that, we open to, and we tried to ask the captain about this, but he was not very clear. We hoped to take part in a dance show, a dance performance, possibly against two German people. You might know them, Hans and Franz.
Oh, yes, Hans and Franz. They're always going around town, dancing up a storm. Some people think it's a nuisance, but they always bring a smile to my face when I walk. See their precarious dancing.
Oh, perfect. So the question to your guards will look other way, and guard said no. Or he said maybe. He said he wasn't sure. So what I'm asking for here is if we cause a quote unquote disturbance with a dance party, will you make sure we are look other way?
Well, just don't make a disturbance. You can dance.
Dance party, yes.
You can dance. You could dance without making a disturbance of my town. You don't have to.
You can dance if you want to.
Exactly.
You can even leave your friends behind.
Every time we talk about dancing, one of us makes that joke. It wasn't Brian last time. It was like me or somebody else or Armand, but every time.
And just pointing out up on 9 o'clock, so if we want to switch over.
I have a meta question. In the camp that we sat with all the people, and we went to the fortune teller. She gave us information about certain locations that we should be looking for. Was I there for that part, or was that something that was individualized? So I don't know if I should mention this.
Wait.
Oh,
the
with
lady
the
in the tent or whatever?
Yeah, Madame Eva's.
You remember this? My God.
The reading
Like a steel trap.
the reading that she gave you all, that gave you the locations for things, that was part of the group reading.
Okay. So I want to lead into Gorpo. Oh wait, I don't have to lean in. I forgot I'm telepathic. I'm going to speak just to Gorpo.
With your mind.
Gorpo. What do we want to ask him about the locations of those things from Madame Eva? Maybe he can tell us where some of these things are.
Oh, that's a very good idea, TikTok.
I have a very important question.
Mm-hmm.
Has TikTok communicated inside of Gorpal's brain without his permission before?
I do it all the time with all of you.
All right, cool. Wait, what?
Okay.
I feel like Frank.
Sorry, going.
While he's searching for information, I would like to inquire about from the stands. You guys have a saint that is a big part of this town. What is that about?
Oh, Saint. God damn it! Why Saint Andrel. Yeah. Oh well, he the founding of this town was responsible for consecrating the church. So he was a big part in the founding of Valakai.
So very well liked about him then around here.
Yes. I assume because you've spoken with the priest about the bones of Saint Andrel.
I am aware of this bones, yes.
That's one. I know he's been fretting much since they went missing.
Told him I would help him find this, so do you have any information that could lead me down that path?
I haven't the foggiest idea of where they might have gone to, but I do have ears everywhere. Has it that the coffin maker has been working double time over the past couple of weeks. Right around the same time as those the bones went missing. Nobody else in town knows, of course, that the bones are missing. But I don't.
He's been making extra coffins.
Yeah. Well, I haven't myself gone to check it out. Like I said, is most likely just a baseless rumor, and I try not to give credence to these rumors as they breed discontent.
I have a theory. It's meta. I had a disturbing realization that I want to share with the party meta. What if the reason Strahd hasn't been able to visit the town is because the bones were preventing him, and now the bones are gone? How bummer dudes.
Interesting.
It'll be a fun festival then.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun festival. It's the Festival of the Blazing Sun. You had some more questions, I presume?
Yeah, just one or two. Would you happen to be aware of a stone dragon statue, perhaps, anywhere nearby?
A stone statue of a dragon. Let me think. Oh, you know that's
Or anywhere that features amber doors while I'm on the subject.
Oh well, amber doors. That sounds like the Amber Temple.
And where is that located?
There's the Amber Temple. Let me pop this up and
I'll pop up my video game map that needs to be filled in as we, It's a Skyrim map. It only fills in the town name, usually when you visit, but,
Sorry, I was not prepared for you all to ask smart questions here, so I've got to actually figure out where this is located on the map.
I mean, you don't have to. Okay, sorry. You don't have to. If he knows where it is, he could just say, "Oh yeah, it's right here, there," and you can mark it on the map later. It doesn't have.
Okay, perfect. He goes, why yes, Amber Temple, and then he looks at your map and points to it. It's right around here, but it's a tough area to traverse. Not many people venture that far through Barovia.
And anything of dragon statues made of stone?
It was dragon statues. I haven't been myself. I've heard there's some impressive statuary at the ruins of Argenvoltoltz. I can't pronounce this. I'm going to type it into chat because, like everything in this module, it's Argynvostolt.
Yeah, Argensfolt. I think if you say it like you're an angry German, it's
Argensfolt.
Yeah, see, it worked.
We should have asked Hans and Franz how to pronounce that.
Oh no, European accents. Whatever shall we do?
Okay. And I mean, sorry to everyone else. I did write down all the cards that the seer had revealed for us, but I only took good notes on the ones I thought were gonna apply to Gorpal. So
that's valid.
The other, so just for reminder for you and anyone who may be watching, the card readings were as follows. The first one: a woman hangs a roaring fire.
That was not the first one, sir.
Find her, and you will find the treasure.
That one I got. The first card was knowledge of the ancient. That's what I have on in my notes.
Yeah,
here.
well, so the way she read it was, this card tells the history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. It was the 8 of stars, and then she read it as a woman hangs above a roaring fire. Find her, and you will find the treasure. The second one was this card tells of a powerful force for good, protection, a holy symbol for hope. It was the 4 of stars. I see a fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon. Look to the highest peak.
Yep.
The other one, this is another one that Gorpal did. This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight, the 8 of glyphs. What you seek lies in a pile of treasure beyond a set of amber doors. The 2 that you did not address, this card...
The broken one?
The broken one? Oh, yes, the broken one, yes. This card sheds light on one who will aid you greatly in your battle against darkness. The broken one, your greatest ally will be a wizard. His mind is broken, but his spells are strong. And then, the last one, your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. It was the horseman. He lurks in the one place to which he must return, a place of death. That was the 5 readings that you all had.
Okay.
Going over these, I'm going to give you another little tidbit. Because this is information that you all should have gotten in your investigations throughout the town in the past day and a half. Townsfolk have mentioned things like, did you hear about the Mad Mage? One townsfolk, one member of the town even said something along the lines of, hey, I don't think anyone's heard or seen the Mad Mage in a few months. So people have talked about a Mad Mage, which, to those of you who were there for that reading, one of those mentioned a broken wizard.
I don't know if I'm just remember. Sorry, I interrupted.
Go ahead, Devil.
I was just gonna ask the Burgomaster, sir, going around town, just out of curiosity, we keep hearing rumors of a Mad Mage. Would you know anything about that?
Oh, the rumor mill never disappoints, does it? Yeah. To the north, around the base of Mount. I'm gonna mess this up. So let me make sure I get this right. If Roll20 wants to cooperate with me, right around the base of Mount Baratok, right at the northern edge of our the lands of Barovia here. Some townsfolk claim to have seen crazy wizard wandering around. No one's ever really actually gotten close to him. Personally, I think it's a bunch of hooey. Nothing but ghost stories people tell to scare each other.
Could it possibly even be poppycock?
It might even be.
Well, just curious question. Kept some of your townsfolk mention it.
You're more than welcome to cross the lake. Lake Zarovich is nice and calm and serene this time of year. You go to the north of the town to exit that way. There's a small little dock with some boats tied up. Feel free to use them at your convenience.
North. Across the lake.
As I said before, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Having the Baron of this town in your corner is a very powerful thing.
I'm sure it is, sir. Well, I'll tell you what. I think unless anybody has anything else, well, we have some things to consider.
I need the loo.
Well, go ahead and use the loo, Echo. But I think a visit to Lady Walker might be in order.
Of course.
One quick question too about the Wizard of Wines. Do you have any information about this guy?
The Wizard of Wands, they, up until recently, they made some of the finest embodiments, this little, area ever had. But recently the wines all dried up. No one seems to know.
Well, where did it ship from previously?
Oh, we'd get our shipments straight from the Wizard of the Wines. They'd come through about once a month to resupply.
And where's that located, the Wizard of the Wines?
He looks at your map and gives it a little point and says, right here. Which I think...
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I hate to disappoint him, but I'm kind of wanting to round this out, and if it gets any later, we probably are just gonna... Don't worry, we'll assess here shortly.
Well, that said, do we have any? Which is why I was asking a second ago. Like, do we have any other pertinent business here?
I mean, what I want to do can be live, I guess. I'm not actually going to the toilet. I want to go confront the creepy guy who's upstairs.
Ezek?
Yeah, the one who has the doll collection.
Okay.
Because...
So, were you trying to sneak off to do that?
No, I said, I need to go to the loo.
Oh, okay. Roll, do me a favor. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Roll me deception.
Oh, okay. I rolled an 18, and I get a plus something to that. I'm just...
Just as a side note, personally, like, if they are brother and sister, right? If that is all real and true and shit, him wanting dolls is less creepy. You know what I mean? Like, if he knows it's his sister and he feels lonely without a family,
he's trying to recapture that familial bond. He feels
that's a 23. Okay, no, I think it's really fucking creepy, even if they actually are brother and sister, because it's like, one doll is enough, right? Why do you need a new one every week?
That's a good point.
Right? Like, what are you doing to these dolls? Like, one should be enough, right? Maybe you get a new one once every few years, but once a week? That's crazy, man. Something's going on.
Oh, isn't he outside?
He's a horse.
No,
he's upstairs.
He was upstairs.
Huh, I thought Ezek had stayed outside. I must have missed it.
All right, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're gonna go. Let me scroll the map up to. Where did we go? Echo.
Echo's at the
Where
top
did
of the
we
stairs.
go?
Yeah, I went to a different map, so now I am lost. Players are here. Perfect. Wonderful. We are over here. Let's go ahead and okay. So you went up the stairs. Where are you? You're looking for the room. So go ahead and
Have you found my token? Do you know
yes,
where I am?
I got exactly where you are. So go ahead and maneuver yourself down to the hall. Go ahead and find what you would like to do as far as like what rooms you're trying to search here.
We were told which room the toilet was, weren't we?
Yes.
Which room is the toilet, so I know not to go in there?
That'll be over here, and here's also what I'm gonna do for you players here. I'm going to make Echo's token visible to all of you, so that way you guys can see what's going on upstairs. You all should be able to see now what Echo sees in the second floor.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Vibes, vibes, vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go into this room. No one's in here. Wait, is this the creepy doll room?
So,
oh my god, are those dolls?
Oh, and they're all in his bed. Eek.
Ew! Gross. I knew this guy was a creep, man. I knew this guy was a creep. This guy is a creep.
So yeah, you stumbled upon Ezek's room. Dolls. This room is full of pretty dolls with powder white skin, the hair very similar to Irina's. Some of them are dressed beautifully in bright colors, others more plain. Some of them are along this bookshelf. If you actually zoom in, you can see all of those little things along the shelves here are all little dolls.
Are any of the dolls naked? I just
No.
need to know it's not that type of weird.
No,
Okay,
it's
good.
it's definitely
Okay.
it's definitely not that kind of weird.
I was
Don't
gonna say, do the dolls have answer holes? I know I'm not there, but do they have answer holes?
no.
Okay.
How well kept are the dolls?
I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna make you do a roll for this. The dolls look like they are all in pristine condition. Like he takes very good care of them. That doesn't look like he mistreats them in any way, shape, or form.
He's got a hook hand, doesn't he?
So he doesn't have a hook hand. He has a monstrosity arm thing. It's like a big beefy arm.
So he's been very careful.
He has a doll hand.
All of the dolls look exactly the same here.
That's even creepier, because what the fuck is he... What is he doing with these dolls? Can I get a vibe? I'm gonna wander in and try and get a vibe as to what he's doing with these dolls, because it's like...
Sure.
Like, is there like a... Like, does he have like a doll journal where he, does the... he's like... At 2 p.m. on Friday, I had a tea party or something. I don't know.
I genuinely, with all of my heart, hope that is the thing that happened.
That is the best case scenario.
All right, so do you want to do more of like insight to kind of get the vibe, or do you want to do a proper investigation?
I am not smart enough for the investigation this needs, so I'm gonna do a vibe check real quick.
Okay.
What do I get? I keep closing my character sheet, and then I have to wait for it to load again. I do this every time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. While it's It's unsettling to be in a room full of dolls that all look the same. There's nothing nefarious. It doesn't seem like there's anything gross going on. It just seems like he's got a very, very extensive collection. Even the ones on the bed look like they are kind of like thrown there haphazardly.
Why is that making it worse?
But they don't look like they're in any kind of like bad condition.
See, for Echo, there is a whole other layer of creepiness because the dolls also look like her.
Oh shit! Yeah, there's probably something subconscious happening there. Yeah.
He uses his strong hand.
No.
My
God. I'm gonna give this one to you too. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. That is a 3 minus 1, so that's a 2.
Why don't you have one of your cheeses help?
Okay.
I'd imagine they'd naturally know that if you're scrounging around through something that they should be helping as well.
Okay. I brought 1 emotional support cheese with me. The other 2 cheeses are still downstairs. Oh shit! That was a nat 20, so that's a 19. Nice.
Looking around, you notice one of the drawers on his desk had kind of opened a little bit, like about that much, and you go over and you open it, and there's a journal in there.
Oh my god, the dog journal!
Are you gonna? Is your intention to leaf through it and read some of it?
Oh, 1000%. Yeah.
Okay. To your dismay, it's not quite a doll journal, but it is more or less his own personal journal, and it's not very consistent. It's very sporadic. Like, he doesn't write in it every day. Sometimes he writes in it a couple days in a row. Sometimes he misses about a week or a month. But it's all very similar theme to how almost every single journal entry talks about how lonely he is, how sad he is knowing that his sister is in danger, and there's nothing he can do about it because he has his duties here in the town. He basically feels like the Baron has given him so much that he owes it to him to stay. And the fact that it's dangerous on the road makes it even tougher of a decision for him to want to go. But it seems like when he's feeling down, he picks up his journal and writes about how much he wishes he could be with his sister. So it definitely makes you feel a little bit less creeped out by the fact that
he's definitely not in love with his sister. Like,
no, you don't. You definitely don't get the, like. There's no like, oh man, like, I wish that I could be with my sister because she's gorgeous or anything like that. There's nothing like weird going on there. He just seems like he's depressed, has no family that he can turn to besides the Baron. And well, I mean, you've all heard rumors of the Baron in town. Doesn't seem like he's probably the warmest person, despite the show that he put on for you all. But yeah, you definitely you get a little bit of a reassurance that it's a little bit less creepy, but it doesn't change the uneasiness that you're getting from being in a room surrounded by a bunch of dolls that look like you. You know what I mean? Like no amount of information telling you that Ezek is above board is going to make you feel good about being stared at by a bunch of little dolls that look like you.
Echo is gonna put the diary back in where she found it and kind of try and quietly leave the room.
Roll me a sneak check.
A sneak check. That's a nat 1. Do I just fall over as soon as I open the door?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
All the balls fall on the floor.
Shit.
So downstairs, the Baron looks at the Baron looks at you all and goes, "Oh well, it sounds like there's something that needs my attention upstairs. If you would be so kind as to excuse me, feel free to stay here on the first floor. Go to the kitchen and get yourselves some food if you so desire. You may leave whenever you wish. But like I said, I do have things to attend to. I do appreciate... Yes.
Oh, I just want to... Is Irina free to leave with us as we go?
Oh, absolutely. Irina is her own person. I told you all before, I'm in no way keeping you all prisoner here, especially since you all seem pretty keen on the idea of doing me that little favor of getting me some evidence of the Lady Wakta's nefarious doings, which I do thank you all for agreeing to, or at least entertaining the idea of. If you have any more concerns or questions, feel free to come by my humble abode whenever you so desire. Like I said, I will make sure there are rooms drawn up for you if you do need a place to stay. The door will always be open for y'all. And he goes to leave the door. Leave, and he goes upstairs. Upstairs... He comes around the corner. We're going to do a little roll. I have a feeling you're probably going to need to roll deception here. But
How fast did he go up there?
I'm dying. I was like, did I not have an opportunity to, like, run? But I get it. I failed the roll. It was a crit fail. I'm sorry.
Oh, my dear. Sounds like there was some sort of commotion up here. Is everything all right?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I forgot which room the toilet was, and I stumbled when I saw the interior of this room. I'm sure you would understand that it's a little unsettling seeing a room full of dolls that look a little bit like yourself.
Go ahead and roll deception with advantage since you're using a little bit of the truth. Mm-hmm. I always love lies that are based in a little bit of truth, so.
That is a 16. I get a +6 to deception, so that's going to be a 22.
22, perfect. Okay. He goes, "Oh, well, I can see how you could easily get lost. It is quite a large mansion. But please remember for next time, the bathroom is that door straight down the hallway there." And he goes ahead and points. Says, "Now, if you'll excuse me, I do have some business to attend to. Your compatriots are downstairs waiting for you."
Thank you so much. I didn't mean to take so long. Thank you for being so kind and understanding, as always.
Yes, but please, do let me know if y'all need anything else. Goodbye now. And then he goes down this hallway.
I wanted to give you something, by the way.
Oh, okay, yes.
I made this. I give him a flower crown.
Oh, wow, this is very, very nice. I will treasure this for as long as it remains healthy. Thank you.
Thank you.
And he fucks off.
Alright, yeah. Right. I was gonna go stand in the loo for a bit. Which one's
all right. So let's fast forward to
one last thing I want to do.
Gotcha. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to fast forward to everybody kind of being back in that that den room and see if there was anything else you all wanted to do here before we leave.
Okay, cool.
As we're exiting, I want to go to Irina and pretend or seem like I'm giving her some kind of profound advice and just say, I also had a brother once. He was eaten. And then turn and walk away.
Damn.
Was it?
Eaten by.
Was it you? Did the couch just talk?
No.
I want
right
a deception roll from the couch right now.
Yep. Rolling right now. 17.
Irina goes, okay.
Remove the rails because that was off it.
Yeah. So, is there anything else that you all would like to do?
No, I walk outside.
Leave.
All right.
I get out of the couch.
You go ahead and claw yourself back out of the couch.
Frick just picks the couch up and takes it with him.
Also okay with that.
Are we just
kidding.
stealing
Just kidding.
furniture?
Just kidding. Listen.
Okay, thank you, because I was like, I don't know if I'm prepared to do another 15 minutes of this.
No. I've been quiet for like an hour.
I'm pretty sure that violates rule number 2
Stealing.
and number 6.
All right, well, that was Curse of Strahd, episode 18, The Mean Screets. Thank you all for joining us, you wonderful lords and ladies of fate. Thank you for my wonderful cast of players for being awesome as always. Jen Washitashi as Frank. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And then Nat as TikTok. Thank you as well.
My other brother was eaten too.
Yeah, I think it was you. I think it was you who ate him. We have Merc Puppy as the most wonderful couch in all of Barovia. Thank you so much.
They never expect the couch.
Nope. Tavy playing Echo. Thank you very, very much.
You.
And Good Devil as Gorple, doing the best Gorple as always. And yeah, I just like I always say, I want to thank you all for being the wonderful lords and ladies of fate. We will be back. These are VODs. You know, it's so far in the past. I don't know when you're watching this. It could be right now. It could be a year from now. So just know that about a week from the moment I said this, we were back doing more Curse of Strahd. So, thanks.
Let Time Wolf guide you.
Time Wolf will guide you all.
What a throwback.
You all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.